All right. We are back with the GSMC Wrestling Laureate podcast, brought to you by the GSMC Sports Network. I'm your host, Eric Rodriguez, here every Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Pacific time, 11 p.m. Eastern time. Here to talk about everything in terms of professional wrestling, all the action inside and, outside the ring. Also, superstar news, updates, rumors, contract statuses, injuries. We talk about it here on the GSMC Wrestling Laureate podcast. So I'll just kind of reflect on what we talked about real quick. We had our WWE SmackDown review, then we had our WWE Monday Night Raw preview. We talked about the men's top 10 power rankings of the week. And now we're going to talk about my top 10 women's wrestling power rankings of the week, which is pretty awesome. Obviously in the chat, if I missed something, obviously be like, hey Eric, what the hell, man? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing, dog? What are you doing? At number 10, I got Willow Nightingale. Willow Nightingale is still very much damn near one of the best wrestlers in terms of the women's division on AEW, New Japan Professional Wrestling, the CMLL, and there's one more. I can't think of it right now. Oh my God, Ring of Honor. Obviously the women's CML World Heavyweight Champion has a match with Chris Statlander heading toward AEW All In at Wembley Stadium, London, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be one hell of a match. You're gonna have that 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 monster, that guy that people hate so much. You're gonna have Stokely there. Oh, Stokely! No, just kidding. But 1,010%. I loved how Willow Nightingale represented the AEW women's division before they kind of signed Mercedes Moné when she came back from that foot injury. Kind of did Willow Nightingale a little dirty there. Obviously, I knew, she, backstage in terms of her interviews and stuff like that. And, she's told wrestling reporters before, like, she's just happy that she has a place in AEW. She's humble as pie. She's cool as shit, cool as stuff. And like, then you have Mercedes Moné. You're like, Willow, sorry, we can't have this girl that's a lot of more high maintenance than you are. You're gonna drop the title to her in the first title defense. Willow's like, you know what? That's cool. Like, it's fine. And then she goes out there and she wins the CMLL World Heavyweight Championship, which she will not lose. She should not lose against Chris Statlander, because if she does, I will cry me a river. I will cry me a river. Oh, cry me a... I don't know. Justin Timberlake back in like 2000, early 2000s, I think it was. Well, all right. Anyways, moving on to number 9, I got Athena, the Ring of Honor World Women's Heavyweight Champion, still running on that long reign, still being historic AF. But I don't know. You can't really say too much about Athena because she's just so damn impressive. She's so damn successful. She wins. All she does is win, 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 no matter what. And she does. And she does a great job. And she hits on the promos 1,010%. You cannot hate this girl. Although every single, like, you want so bad. Like, I was I was a huge fan of Ember Moon in WWE NXT when she was with WWE. So I was, subconsciously, I'm kind of rooting for her. But when she had her match at Ring of Honor Death Before Dishonor against Queen Aminata, I was like, you know what? I think the Queen's going to do it. I think she's going to do it. And then she did not do it. And I was like, damn, that's what happens when we bet against Athena, the Ring of Honor, the longest reigning Ring of Honor Women's Champion, one of the longest reigning champions in business history. Just imagine if she hits like 1,000 or something days, bigger than Roman, bigger than Bob Backlund, bigger than Bruno Sammartino, bigger than Hulkamania. That would be crazy. That's kind of cool, though. That'd be kind of great. I feel like that would overall benefit the company, herself, and also just wrestling fans all over the world. So definitely love that. At number 8, I got Mariah May. Mariah May, is she the new generation of AEW women's wrestling? Can she defeat Timeless Toni Storm at AEW All In? It's possible. It's possible, but without help. I definitely think Mina Shirakawa is kind of hinting at, kind of coming aboard to the Mariah May bandwagon board train. Woo-hoo! Oh, Lord, we got tickets. Who has our tickets? And Mina Shirakawa was like, oh, I have my ticket. We're going to take down Toni Storm. And then Mina Shirakawa, during her promo on AEW Dynamite last Wednesday, she was like, oh, I'm just so scared. What are these two girls? I just respect them so much. Like, it was just just seems so fake. It was like, dude, I can see right through you. I'm just kidding. No, but like, who gets worked up over like a Mina Shirakawa promo? I do. I'm just kidding. No, I don't know. It's just cool. It's just kind of, it's a little wonky. But me, I'm a wonky ass guy, so I'm like, you know what? I buy it. I dig it. I'm a wrestling fan. You could probably tell me the sky is not blue, and I'd be like, no way, dude. And someone's like, gives me a compelling storyline. It's like, you know what? Sky was blue, but then, yada, yada, yada. Then it turned yellow. And I'd be like, I'm just kidding. No, 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 no. I'm not a flat earth thinker here. I'm not a Kyrie Irving here. I'm just kidding. Kyrie Irving, if you're listening to this podcast, I am completely sorry. I'm just kidding. No, but I don't know. Moving on. So we have Mariah May at number 8. At number 7, I got Tiffany Stratton during SmackDown. You saw her throw a celebration for her bestie, Nia Jax, the new WWE Women's Champion. And she did not back down. She did not kneel down. I was like, you know what? I appreciate all this, Tiffy, but I need you to bow down to me. I need you to bow down to me. And Tiffany Stratton was like, oh, okay, yeah, but we got pretty badly. Like, and then they were doing their thing. And I liked the promo. I thought it was 1,010%. You can tell that the fans were kind of not wanting for Tiffany Stratton to kind of kneel down. Maybe perhaps it's going to be like the lesser of two evils kind of match heading toward here. But overall, what happened on Friday Night SmackDown at the celebration, I know for a fact that Tiffany Stratton will cash in her money in the bank on Nia Jax. I I don't know. I feel like WWE kind of owes Nia Jax a little bit of a run here. I don't think she's had a title run longer than even when she was the tag team champion with Shayna Baszler. I I think they owe her a little longer of a title run than like 5 or 6 months. So that brings us to you know, this brings us to what happened December, maybe Elimination Chamber. Maybe something happens and stuff like that. But I don't know. I just liked the promo. I thought it was pretty cool. We have Tiffany Stratton. All right. At number 6, we got Mercedes Moné. Mercedes Moné has been, in lack of a better term, kind of diminishing in terms of value. I used to like Mercedes Moné on her own. Recently, since she got her muscle and Camille, it's just not the same anymore. When you're a heel, you get yourself in like tight situations. The fans love that, and the fact that you kind of have this bodyguard to kick everyone's ass at will. It doesn't really make it that fun. But when you had, Sasha Banks get, surprise attacked by Britt Baker, DMD, and then Sasha Banks finds a way to get out of it, or she finds a way to manipulate the promo to when she comes out on top. And like we don't really get that with Camille. Like I understand why you added Camille, Tony Khan, but I don't know. I just feel like Mercedes Moné to be a full heel. I but then again, me as a wrestling fan, I could be going on completely one way of the spectrum and the other one, because there's a lot of heels back then that had this kind of, strapping person to kind of defend them. Like, Big Daddy Cool Diesel with Shawn Michaels when Shawn Michaels was so ecstatic. It was like, you're my bodyguard. So at Triple H during Evolution, you had Batista. And then, like, yeah, I don't know. It's worked in the past. But right now, I do not know why. Maybe it's me being a little more skeptical in terms of watching Mercedes Moné because ever since she left WWE, a lot of people have a magnifying glass on her. A lot of people think that leaving WWE was a mistake by Mercedes Moné. But then Tony Khan, as soon as Moné debuted in the AEW, she won the championship right away. Now she's a New Japan Strong Women's Champion. She's a double champion, something that you never really, I haven't seen that on AEW. So I don't know, kind of, stroking the ego a little bit. Maybe perhaps they can find a way to kind of better suit this, especially with the promos. I don't want to keep seeing somebody get their ass kicked, heading up to, one of the biggest AEW pay-per-view, PLE. Well, it's not PLE, it's pay-per-view. They still charge us $50. Damn it. I'm just kidding. No. BleacherReport.com. I think you can buy it also on YouTube. So you can, check it on that. But Mercedes Moné, I have at number 6. Got to go rapid fire here. Running out of time. Rhea Ripley at number 5. I had her a little bit high for the past couple of weeks, but I got to be honest. Absolutely dread this mixed tag team match. at Bash at Berlin. One of two things. One, I I just don't think it's good. I don't think it does anything in terms of furthering this plot. And second of all, once again, WWE shows that once when they kind of go overseas, once when they kind of have these PLEs like Clash at the Castle, like Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, this and that and the other, like you kind of you don't get as much as you thought as you want. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I've had a lot of skepticism kind of moving forward, but I'm open to it. At number four, I got Nia Jax. Nia Jax, the Queen of the Ring, also the WWE Women's Undisputed Champion, is going to kick total ass heading forward. At number three, I got Kaylani Jordan, the NXT Women's North American Champion. Honestly, I think she's great. I think she's great 1,010%. She's gonna probably fight Wendy Chu at No Mercy October. No. September 5th? No. Damn it. September 1st. No, I don't know. I will definitely double check that for you guys. But at number three, I got Kaylani Jordan. At number two, I got the NXT World Heavyweight Champion Roxanne Perez. Still kicking ass on NXT. The two-time NXT Women's Champion is still causing some demolition. At number one, of course, we have the AEW World Women's Heavyweight Champion. Timeless Tony Storm. There's not much I can say about Tony Storm except that she's amazing, except that she's awesome. She's represented the AEW brand, and pretty great, pretty great. Who else do you have on the main women's division in terms of AEW? Recently they did have this partnership with New Japan Professional Wrestling, the CMLO, also Ring of Honor. So, there could possibly be somebody bigger and better than Tony Storm. Obviously, Mariah May is, in that category, looking to take the crown of the AEW princess from Timeless Tony Storm. But hey, only time will tell. Only time will tell. All right, guys, we are rapidly running out of time here. I still got one more segment for you guys. We have my Memorial Monday. We're going to talk about Alpha Anoa'i, obviously one of the members from the Samoan dynasty, the Anoa'i family. Maivia is also the Fatus, did pass away August 6th, 17th? 17th at the age of 81. So we're going to respect his life. We're going to talk about it. And so make sure you do not press that dial. Do not go anywhere because we're about to, get into respect mode and talk about this amazing superstar that is Alpha Anoa'i. So, hey, do not go anywhere.